understand such sentiments. Hey, don't tease! I was just being a bit sentimental.
Perhaps every adventurer far from home carries a fountain within their soul. Even though the other side of the sea remains shrouded in the unknown, the fountain in front of his house serves as a compass.
Yeah. Well, Grandpa was at home. We would stand by the fountain back then. I would ask him when I could go on adventures like him. And he would always laugh and say I was still too young.
It seems this Mikhail is truly a seafarer and has nothing to do with the watchmaker.
Yeah. Based on Misha's recollections, the scenes in the dream bubble appear to be his childhood memories.
But this raises more questions. According to Misha, he was clearly born on an oceanic planet. Could this be some sort of metaphor? Perhaps the sea refers to the memory zone.
I'm sorry. I don't know, but my memories keep pouring out uncontrollably, like water flowing from a fountain. Perhaps I'll remember more things if we go further.
Noise.
We're going to the opposite side, right?
No, we should turn left here.
Huh? Something feels different about this place.
This is it. I remember this corridor. Up ahead is Grandpa's study.
We've overcome
It
all.
would-
The atmosphere in this room feels totally different.
Misha! You finally come!
Clocky, you're here!
Are those books on the bookshelf logbooks left behind by that seafarer?
Yeah. Whenever he came back, he placed a logbook on the bookshelf in his room. They contain records of his... He described our world to ensure that everyone had land on that day. I asked him if I could go with him.
What sound?
He told me about a vast ocean in the sky. An ocean of stars. He said that he knew the crew on the...
A train?
It's the Then, he said, it's like the distant sound of a train whistle.
Exactly, Misha!
Yeah.
This is the dream jigsaw, right?
Do you remember? You...
Hey, the shape...
Looks like we're just one...
This is it. While I spent my time waiting for Grandpa to return here, I learned how to repair clockworking.
So, this...
Yes, but not exactly. To be more precise, this dream bubble itself is my home.
Looks like you've remembered everything now.
Wait. Why does it feel like everyone else knows something I don't?
March, do you remember when she mentioned a clocky that only she could see?
Yeah, the little guy here, right? But we all saw him in Dreamflux Reef, right? And Mr.
Looks like everyone on the Astral Express has a childlike spirit.
The answer lies in the Astral Express. Her experience shows that neither Firefly nor Acheron can see this clocky. And when we were in Dreamflux Reef, you may have noticed that for some reason, nobody outside of the crew had ever talked with Clocky. A mimetic life that can only be seen by a select few. It's just like a hidden message, left by someone for the nameless.
But Misha can see Clocky too, right? They even grew up together.
That's the key to the mystery, March. Have you ever seen anyone outside of the crew interact with Misha?
Wait. No way!
That's the answer, March 7th. I should have stayed here and waited.
So it's not that the Watchmaker's dream bubble is empty, but rather the stuff inside ran away? And the whistle you heard was the sound of the express arriving at Penacony?
That's one way to see it, but I believe there's a longer story behind all this. It's best for Misha himself to explain all the details. How about we start with your name? Now, should we call you Misha, or...
Thank you all for helping me rediscover my true self. Now, please allow me to reintroduce myself. I was born on Lushaka, in the Mikhail Char Legwork. Or simply, if you prefer, you can call me by a more familiar name. The Watchmaker.
So, you're the Watchmaker himself?
Unfortunately, that legendary figure is no more. I am only a reflection of his life. As for the child who has been with you, he's the innocent protagonist of Misha's childhood dream. A friend of Clocky, a young apprentice, and a future mechanic. And this also marks the beginning of his journey, devoted to the Trailblaze.
At the end of the journey, I left this little flame, which I sowed. However, he somehow left the dream bubble and forgot all about his task. I apologize for all the confusion this caused.
Because he was born with a desire to trailblaze. What? I don't think Misha has forgotten his role as a guide. He remembered it, and that's why the one who brought our unconscious friend here must have been Misha. If that's the case, we encountered the Watchmaker's
Well, I have a sarcastic friend who says I always take big detours and end up back where I started. Perhaps that's what every nameless has to go through. But in the end, you found me. I'm sure you're all wondering what my legacy is. I believe my hound has mentioned the Stellaron and my wealth. If I may apologize. I left my homeland as a child and embarked on the journey of trip. I've been moving forward all my life, doing what I could to overcome. So, if you ask what's left within this war, now that you're well aware of the current situation of Penacony, I certainly hope that you'll help me get this world back on track. But I'll leave that decision to you, for the path of Trailblaze is never paved by others. All I have for you is a story and 2 gifts. I want to give you my pocket watch. It has accompanied me throughout my long journey, guiding that naive child forward, and has been blessed with the presence of so many great people up to this day. And my hat too. Now, it's time for you to make your choice. Once you've made up your mind, open that door and enter the long dream. I'll be waiting for you at the end of this corridor of time.
All right, everyone. Let's make a decision. Although I don't think anyone will have any objections.
Of course. We've come this far. Surely there's...
In that case, it's unanimous. Then let's proceed together to the end of this stream and tell Mikhail our decision.
Mikhail, where are you going?
Someone has to step up and...
Please don't go.
Even without me, you know... Now go!
Where are you going, Mikhail?
I'm going to clean the floor in the parlor car.
Wait, first tell me.
Yeah?
I know what it looked like before.
Well, it's hard to explain, but I knew it could be fixed. It's the hands, Mr. Amundsen. Its hands were intact and pointing in the right direction, so I knew there would be a way to fix it.
I see.
But I only know how to fix watches.
Don't worry. You've got what it takes. I'll teach you what you need to know.
Where are you going, legwork? It's time to head to our next stop. I'm staying in Astana with Rosalina and Tiernan. I see. This place reminds you of home. The people of Astana have home. Don't worry. Not all... Yeah. This is Mr. Amundsen's hat. But why? Farewell, legwork.
Don't worry, Micah. Someone has to be at the forefront of the...
Because you're all we have!
But what will happen to Penacony if we don't find a way out? Tiernan. We Nameless won't stop. Don't worry, Micah. It's just a matter of getting back to my old profession. Just wait for me to come back. But if, and it's a big if I don't come back in one piece, then you'll become the next watchmaker.
Where are you going?
Oh,
Answer my question.
relax, Gallagher.
Oh, come on. If you died...
Yes, we'll organize a fest.
So...
Desperate. Make sure to send an invitation.
Misha!
Oh, last night.
Write it down?
Oh,
Of course!
yes. But what I did, I was a kid. I wanted to.
Yeah.
But you know what? It was so. And the watchmaker.
We've arrived at Dreamflux Reef. So,